cost of living is going absolutely crazy. It's getting harder and harder to afford the same things that you were able to afford yesterday. I took my family to Wendy's the other day, and I have a large family. I've got 3 kids and 3 college students that live with us. But it used to be we could all go to Wendy's for maybe $5 a person. So for the 9 of us, it would be $45 or so. But went to Wendy's this time, and a value meal is like $13 now. So for the 9 of us to eat, it was $130. Thankfully, I don't live on a fixed income, but I really feel for people who are just paid a salary, and your salary goes up, 3%, 4% a year, whatever the case might be. But the cost of living is going up way, way faster than the rise in wages. So to secure against this, what you really need are multiple income streams. You can't rely on just your 9-to-5 job, just your career, just your W-2 in order to fund your lifestyle going forward. So I started a business from scratch and was able to grow it to 7 figures and exit it. And if you want to, I think that you can do this too. So I want to walk you through the 7 steps of starting a digital business and scaling it. And my goal is that if you follow these steps in just maybe 2 or 3 months, I think you could have a $1,000 a month business. And it's not going to be easy. There's a lot of work that goes into this. Proverbs 14:23, hard work brings a profit. Mere talk leads only to poverty. But if you work hard and go in a good direction, you can have success. So here's 7 steps to follow if you want to start your own digital business, start making $1,000 a month and grow even beyond that. 5 figures a month, 6 figures a month. Step 1, I would say, is determine your passion. So what is it that you're really passionate about or that you have more knowledge than other people about? What's an area that you seem to be above average in? It might be gardening. It might be making money. It might be investing, crypto trading, jewelry. I mean, the sky's the limit. But what are you passionate about? What are you above average at? Then once you kind of identify, hey, this is my area of expertise or the area that I'd like to go in, what's a problem that is in that industry or that's in that niche that you've selected? Some people sell vitamins and some people sell painkillers. So vitamins are products that are nice to have, but you don't really need them. They just they enhance your life, but you don't need them. Painkillers, on the other hand, are when people have pains, they're actively seeking painkillers. Ibuprofen doesn't have to do a lot of marketing because when people are in pain, they go looking for it. So when you're looking for a problem to solve as a business, you want to look for painkillers, not necessarily vitamins. Vitamins are very hard to sell. And most people, when they start a business, what they're actually trying to sell is, you don't need this, but it will make your life a little bit better. Very hard to market that. Instead, identify a problem, a pain point that revolves around the area that you're super knowledgeable about. So for example, in gardening, how to stop bugs from eating your cherry tomatoes would be a problem. That's something that is bothering a lot of people in that industry, and maybe you have a solution to that problem. So step 1, find your passion. Step 2, identify a problem related to your passion that you can solve. Then step 3 is, now that you have your passion, you have a problem, who is the target audience? So who is it that would be willing to pay money to solve that problem that your business solves? And you want to try to be as specific as possible. So again, we'll use the gardening example because I know nothing about gardening, but bugs are eating your cherry tomatoes. You have a solution for that. So your target audience are going to be people who have cherry tomatoes, people who have gardens. And then you could look at the demographics that, it's not kids. It's not kids who are looking for ways to kill bugs in their cherry tomatoes. It's probably more of the elderly people. I don't know. Maybe that's stereotypical. Young people do gardening too. But you want to define your target audience because this is going to really help you as you create content and market and sell your product. This is who you're speaking to. You're speaking to this person to solve this problem for them. So after you have your passion, you have your problem you're solving, you have your target audience, now you want to start building an email list. So this is going to be a list of potential customers. And in order to do that, you're going to want to have some kind of a website, a web presence, somewhere where people can put in their email address and you can start creating this list. I'll talk about in a minute here how you can start growing that list. And then on your website, you're going to have, again, your target audience. here's how I can help you solve this problem. So you have your passion, you have your problem, you have your target audience, now you have a website. Then you're going to build your email list. You're going to grow your email list. And the best way to do this is with what's called a lead magnet. A lead magnet is you exchange something for their email address. So they give you their email address, you give them a free resource of some kind. That's the exchange that you're making. So usually I recommend, you've probably seen these in my content, but a free PDF guide. So maybe you have a guide, a one-page PDF or something that kind of outlines, here's how you stop bugs from eating your tomatoes. Or here's how you can stop relying on your 9-to-5 for all your income. Or, whatever the problem you're trying to solve. You can do a free PDF guide, and it's just, kind of a one-page, two-page type thing. And then on your website, you say, hey, I will let you know for free how to solve this problem in exchange for your email address. And what this does is a couple things. First off, it starts growing your email list. People are going to start putting in their email addresses, and now you have a list of customers. And these are going to be customers who are highly qualified. So these are people who took enough time to actually want to solve the problem that you are trying to solve for them. They were seeking out a solution, and they thought, wow, this person has the solution. So you have a list now of potential customers who are highly qualified. They are your target audience. So that's step 5. You have your passion, your problem, your audience, your website. You have a free resource that you're giving them in exchange for their email. Then step 6 is where you want to monetize this. So you can take your free resource and expand on it with a product of some kind that helps them solve the problem better. So this might be just a training course. If you would like more detailed step-by-step instructions, here's a $50 training course that will walk you through exactly. Or you could even expand it out and say, you can assume that people who want bugs to stop eating their cherry tomatoes, they're also just interested in having a more successful garden. So you can kind of dig into, why do they want to kill the bugs on their cherry tomatoes? Well, probably because they want to be a successful gardener. So maybe your training course is how to grow the biggest tomatoes. I don't know. I'll let you think about this. I know nothing about gardening. I should have used a different example. And then you can do email campaigns where you send out an email every few days. We call it a drip campaign to convert these free people. So remember, you have a list of customers who you got their email for giving them that free resource, but then you can use email to draw them into your paid product. And not everyone who got on your free list is going to want to end up paying for your training course or whatever. It could be software, it could be a book, it could be, any number of things. But a percentage will. So even if you only get a 1%, if you get 1,000 people on your email list, that means 10 people will buy your training course. And then what usually works best is you have your free option, a low ticket item, so something that's, only $50 or something cheap like that, and then a higher tier option. So for people who are really into gardening, maybe you start a garden community, $100 a month garden community, or a $50 a month garden community, or, a cherry tomato club. I don't know. And usually for this up tier, I like some kind of recurring monthly revenue. So not just a one-time, training course is usually, hey, one time and then you're done. I like for the up tier to be something that people are paying monthly, because that's really how you can grow your business, is when you don't have to go out and find new customers all the time, but you have these repeat customers who are paying $50 a month, $100 a month. Then your business can really grow. So, and if you want, you can do multiple tiers. You can have your free, low ticket, monthly. You could do a high ticket, a $30,000, and I'll come and plant your garden for you. A done for you option. The sky's the limit. You can use ChatGPT to help you kind of design your program. So now you have a free option. So now you have your passion, your problem, your target audience, your website, your free guide where you're starting to grow your email list, your paid options where your email list is being kind of drawn into. Then step 7, and this is kind of the final step, is to scale this. So now you want to just get as many eyes on your free option as possible. So you can do this in a bunch of different ways. One, the easiest is Facebook ads. So you can put an ad on Facebook, have cherry tomatoes that you want to stop the bugs from eating them. Hopefully use better copy than that. and it points them to your free resource. So you don't point them to your paid resource because, again, they don't know you. In sales, they talk about know, like, trust. Well, when you're just doing an ad on Facebook, they don't know anything about you. The odds of them spending money with you is very low. But if you give them something free, now they know you. Then you can send a few emails where they like you and they start to trust you. You can talk, in your email campaign, you can talk about some of your authority in gardening. How do you know how to kill bugs on cherry tomatoes? You can tell a story about I once had bugs on my cherry tomatoes and then I killed them with this little known solution. You could do a YouTube video that sends people to your lead magnet. You could come on my channel, get in touch with me. If you do this, if you create some product and want to come on my channel, let me know. I would love to bring you on there. Get more eyes on your lead magnet. So 7 steps to creating your business. I think if you follow these, put in the work, $1,000 a month in 2 or 3 months. I do have a free PDF guide. Can you see what I'm doing there? I'm growing an email list, but a free PDF guide link will be down below. This will walk you through these 7 steps and go into a little bit more detail on this. And stay tuned because I'll probably have a training course and then I'll probably have a membership program of some kind to help people build their own digital business like this. So appreciate it if you hit like, comment any business ideas that you have. And again, get to work, do something. Hard work brings profit. Mere talk leads only to poverty. Stop talking and start doing. And go to the link below, put in your email address. You will be added to my list. You will start receiving emails pointing you to a paid course, and that is my business model. So hope this is helpful for you. A little MBA in, 10 minutes here. Appreciate you guys very much and have a great rest of your day.